Hello, this is another drawing of the entry stage for the 2023. It is the lower air chamber, and I'm just keeping this drawing for a few minutes so that you can have a look at it and capture any dimensions as we go along, because it's quite wide and I cannot keep it on the screen all the time. So move now the software. You start by saving as usual. Put caps lock and the name is lower air chamber. Make sure that you have the right folder because it's very important, as I told you. Save mine in there. Okay, and then we start drawing. So I'm going to bring a bit of the drawing here. So all I need, I'm going to draw that cross section there, so about somewhere around there. And then I make it a bit bigger. I just draw this one up to around there, around here, and then rotate it, and then I'll put this polygon at the bottom. So let me make this a bit smaller because it's taking a lot of space on my screen, and then we start. So we can go for the right plane, then L for line, draw a line from the center approximately to the height of the whole drawing, which is around 100, and then I will change this line to a center line because we need to capture some dimensions. Then I press L for line, and I'm going to go a line going upwards. I'm going to draw with dimension here to make it faster. That's 11 mils going up, and then I'm going to draw that distance, which is 12.4. L for line from here, 12.4. Then I'm going to put the diameter, which is from here to there, and that is the largest diameter, which is 116, derived from here for this inside the inscribed red circle. Let me see on the polygon. Yeah, yes, circumscribed, where the circle is on the outside, is on the inside, and the polygon is on the outside. Then I'm going to capture, because of this curve here, I've not found any dimension for it, but I'll just try to fit something which fits all other existing dimensions. I'm going to draw a line from this point going that way, and that line is going to represent 25.04, which is that one there. You can see it's around there. This dimension is 45 mils from the top. So I'll draw another line there. It's 45. And then I will, let me just draw a line close here, which I'm going to remove later on, a bit of it. And then I will draw an arc That's outside arc. So we have to do a lot of adjustments here. I'm going to take an arc, which is a 3-point arc. I have one point there, another point there, and I will put it approximately to how it looks there. There will be some adjustments. I will offset this one to the inside by 5 millimeters, -5, and then I will extend this to the bottom here. Extend that line to the bottom. Okay. So that covers this whole part. After that, let me see dimension wise if this is correct. Yeah, that's right. That is 5 millimeters. And then in here, there is a small gap which I'm going to put now. I do line, and then I do a line going up. I can put it by 4 mils, and then I'm going to put a dimension on that one to the center. So this is the center line of the track there, and this is at 93.76. 93.76. There's actually a dimension which I've not used from here to there, which is 83. Make sure that everything keeps in position and this curve shapes itself. Okay, so you need to do these ones in this order, otherwise it can be very difficult. So I will offset this one. Offset both sides, and the distance will be where is it, 5.23. So I do 5.23, divide it by 2, because the offset is on both sides. So if you want to keep the drawing as it is in the original setting, then I can as well remove those dimensions and put this dimension, which is what is in the drawing. I can change this line to a center line. Okay, then there's a dimension line there. It's not showing what's the center line, that one. Then I can close off L for line, close off the top. Okay. So that one is almost done. I trim off these ends. Okay. Then I think up to there everything is okay. All I need is to put a line here. Which is at 5 millimeters still. L for line. I draw a line there up to the center. which is still 5 millimeters gap. I put 5 millimeter gap and then I do trim. So I trim off that one and that. I trim off this. If I hide the dimensions, you can be able to see the constraints. You can see what is going on now. So you can bring back the dimensions, maybe leave the constraints because I don't need them now. Then after this, I'm going to do the rotation. So I go to solid, rotate, and that gives you the initial shape as it is. Okay. So after that, I'm going to go to the top of this, draw that hexagonal board. So I go to sketch, then I go to polygon, I do, it has a diameter inside the polygon, so it is circumscribed. The diameter of that, let me first draw the circle actually, but I don't get anything wrong. So the circle inside will be the dimension of that bolt is only look at the dimensions. They should be on this drawing here of that bolt. It is here, 41.57. Nearly got lost. Okay, I'll draw a circle. 41.57. Then I'll draw the polygon again. Here to that circle. I can change that circle to construction. And then I go ahead and do extrude. I'll extrude the polygon. So if you turn this a bit, extrude, that should go to, dimension is here, which is 58 minus 45, which is 13. And then I'll go on top here, sketch, draw another circle, which forms the diameter of 25, and the height is 100, the height is 15. Extrude from those dimensions there, that will be 15. And then I go here on top, I draw another circle, This one is going to be the topest one, which is 20.5. And extrude, and that one is going to be sure, this is the one going to be 15, and the previous one should be a bit more. The previous one is going to be 93 minus 58. So if I go back to here, I edit feature, which should be 93 minus 58, which should be a bit longer. Okay, so that whole now is finished, and now remaining putting the other pieces around the lower part. So let me do that in another video. Thank you for now. Then we shall put the other details which are missing in the next video, part B.